Hello, hi. I'm back, and this time we're playing Zenless Zone Zero, the new chapter that's come out, and be pulling for lovely uses of the new latest support being a physical. Hello. Also, the stream. What did I claim? I think I already claimed it. Okay. That's bad. So yeah, I plan not to stream for... Okay, I thought something weird. I plan not to stream for too long. It'll be a short stream tonight. Try and stop at a chapter. Pretty sure the chapter won't be too long, but then again, I could be wrong. I think the other chapter was kind of long too, though. Just let me get my bearing together. Huh. All dispatch has returned. Oop. Forgot another one. Yeah. I'll try and collect material. That's why. That's it. I'll dispatch later. Not right now. Hey, Quixie. Basic. Well, that's Quixie? The Quixie, the night bamboo for like a couple of events ago? If that's the case, what they're doing? I don't want to like go to them yet because I just want to like pull over Yuzuha. That's my first goal, and the second one just play a little bit of the story. Whatever Quixie got going on, I don't want to find out. Really adventure. Really adventure. I need to get coffee. Ooh. I'm skipping this. Thank you. Kind of starting really late into this, but it's alright. I'll make it up. I have enough to pull up for both her engine and possibly her herself. Mainly focus on her. Let's get started. Bus. I'm skipping this. Of course! I got Anton again. Can't seem to get enough of the guy. This feels pretty bad.
Got a new ghost story to share?
Yep. Press one button. You know, me getting only one A is pretty scary. There's not a lot of A's going on. Like one A per each freaking pool. And a whole bunch of lousy B's. I want a real fun time to lead them too. I don't really have the most strongest in faith that this may not be the S-ray I'm looking for.
I've been awaiting.
I was right. I was so right. I'm hurt. I was right. Oh, I was right. Oh, now 85 searches in. Do not. What is this? Please choose an option method. What? Encrypt browser tab. You think? You spoil the fun. I am not liking this. I have full attention wanting to pull for Miyabi if I'm able to, but that's probably done offline. That's more like it, more A's. I don't want to see A's though. I'm just like A engines, Billy. And not it. How long does this last? This 15 days. I got enough time. 15 days is good enough. No, leave me be. Jeez. My luck is pretty garbage right about now. Yep. Oh, 2 A's. Is it engines? I bet they are. That's kinda right. 1 A rank and 1 engine. This has to be the one. They forced me into hard pity. Looking at me uses
I might just give you a little discount.
I knew they were gonna be giving me to her. Very pretty girl. I love her little pet raccoon though. Aww. Okay. I ain't even gonna be concerned about the A engine.
Then buckle up, buddy.
Bye. Guess if I bet the A rank is another freaking engine. And you know, A rank engine not bad, but look at where ya. Okay, another Piper.
Back and chillax.
Enough. Oh, I cannot get the engine. I was so confident that somehow that I was going to be able to get the engine. And I don't able to get them. 22. Awful. 16 equal to that. I'm just going to do it. But the worst thing it possibly can go on. I'll try it. If I don't get it, I'm just gonna have to come back another time. That's how it is. Yep. Billy A rank engine. I'm gonna be completely broke. I'm feeling a sense of pattern here. Do I have enough? Nah, I do not. It's all good. I will come back. Okay, let's start the story. Well, at least I got the agent. I do not have the engine though. Here you are, Bill. What are you guys talking about? Perfect timing, Junior. I was just about to call for you. You got a minute? There's something I want to discuss. Let's go. Let's do it. Yep.
Junior, you remember Damien, right? The head of Porcelumex in Wife Peninsula. He sent someone to us with a banquet invitation.
A banquet invitation?
A banquet invitation? Judging by the look on your and my brother's faces just now, I thought he had sent some kind of legal notice.
He wouldn't dare. If it weren't for all of us from Yunquei Summit helping him take care of the Exaltists, he wouldn't be living the good life now. But as for the invitation, it does seem to have a connection with the corruption incident.
Here's the situation. Even though Top suppressed any media about the Exaltists causing chaos in Waifei Peninsula, news had already spread citywide. The production of Porcelume is super important, and neither Tops nor Porcelumix can pretend that nothing happened. So, over the next 2 weeks, Tops will lead a security investigation in Waifei Peninsula and urge a swift return to business as usual.
What does the security investigation have to do with the banquet?
But what does the security investigation have to do with the banquet?
Think about it, Junior. With an investigation happening, many relevant people will have to come to Waifei Peninsula. Porcelumex has to fulfill its duties as a host and entertain everyone. Although the security investigation doesn't involve Yunquei Summit, that Damien kid is pretty cunning. He'll leverage all his connections and resources to get closer to us.
Senior Suryuan told me that right after the corruption incident was over, Damien sent a generous gift, but Shifu turned it down. We were just discussing whether we should attend this banquet. According to Shifu's philosophy, Yunquei Summit shouldn't get too close to Porcelumix. But since we're active in Waifei Peninsula, we still have to consider maintaining a working relationship with Damien.
If you ask me, now is the perfect time to attend such a banquet.
Why do you say that, Senior?
Shifu and Senior Shuyuan returned to Yunquei Summit a while ago and won't be back anytime soon. If the three of us attend the banquet, it'll show Damien some respect without drawing too much attention. Besides, he already knows Shifu isn't around, so it's not like she's deliberately avoiding him.
But are you forgetting someone? I kind of figured that Damien was going to return back. The guy seemed a little bit too important to just be like one-time chapter deal.
Oh, you mean Senior Fufu? Well, we happened to learn yesterday that she had failed her arithmetic course, so Shifu called her back overnight for remedial lessons. I'm afraid she won't be able to make the banquet this time.
I didn't expect the academic
it won't warp shot in the old rooms.
Anyway, getting back to the point, I think your reasoning makes
sense. Yeah, well, Fufu, but I couldn't get her.
I agree. Plus, I have a feeling there'll probably be some pretty influential guests at the banquet. We might be able to gather some useful information.
All right, it's settled then. We'll do Porcelumex a favor and attend the banquet.
Well, the Porcelumex banquet is set for tomorrow night at the banquet hall on the second floor of Yum Chan Chin. Let me up in front of Yum Chan Chin then. Okay. Season 2, Chapter 2, The Impending Crash of Waves. Next day, I have to take care of some personal matters. Evening arrive.
Why isn't Signorine Hu must have gone to Yum Chasin? Better go meet them there.
Mm-hmm. Also, I know I kind of like rushed into this, but like I'm doing like a late stream, and I didn't have to go on like a lot of stuff that I had been doing, but I had been doing like some things and then it's on zero for a bit, trying to fix like the temple and stuff of that nature. I did farm on like a lot of stuff too in this game, obviously because of polychromes. And I guess I'm gonna have to farm again because I'm not giving money, not just anyhow. Let's see. Debating should I read this or not. Debate over, I'm not reading this. To be honest with you guys, you two were acting all cool and nonchalant yesterday. Oh dear, have a feeling we're falling right for Damien trap. I don't think Damien's the bad guy. I mean, he got like a name that come close to that, but you know, I don't think he's a bad guy at all. But people are making him look bad, definitely. Welcome to Yum Chun Chin, esteemed guests of Porcelain X. Please head to the banquet hall on the 2nd floor. Let's do it. You didn't arrive at the banquet hall on the 2nd floor. Oh. Oh. I see some unique NPCs here. And I see one with green hair right there beside Wise in the distance. Expect so many people to show. Okay. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Still expect so many people to show up. Looks like this Wi-Fi safety inspection is quite the big deal. It was a huge mess, that's true. Yeah, you're right. Even without the Exaltus causing trouble, there's still a lot of conflict between the workers and Porcelain regarding work safety. It'd be great if we could resolve all these problems as well. Alright, since Damien sends the invitation, let's go say hi to him. Hey, Junior, your senior's going to have the pass on this one. I just don't vibe with that Damien kid, so I'll spare myself the headache. Then I will go. You enjoy your dinner, senior. Try to make up for Shifu and the others with portion too. Let's go. Before I go, let me look around. These NPCs look very unique. You got one that's Spherox, Lucro. Ah, they really did a nice job. Maybe these type of NPCs have more details. I love the tie and the polka dot suit. Tops! These are tops? Top guess. Really unique. This one. Oh. She must be a future agent. Got a rose in her back and everything. What faction will you be, Miss Isold? Curiosity piques.
Ah, the mystics from Yunquay Summit have arrived. As the host, having at least you two and Master Pan show up for this dinner banquet is truly an honor.
Mr. Damien, it seems like you're a little disappointed that our Shifu couldn't make it today.
Not at all. You're all disciples that Ishwan Shifu trusts deeply. Even from afar in Yunquay Summit, she entrusted you to attend on her behalf. This in itself is a gesture I can appreciate. Please, make yourselves at home tonight and enjoy the banquet. If there's anything you'd like to eat that's not being served, just let me know directly.
Teasley asked me about the currencies, right? Intently asked me about the currencies.
You seem to be in a pretty good mood, Mr. Damien. With so many people here for the security investigation, I expected you to be a little more on edge.
Your words always cut straight to the point, Master Bell, and I've always admired that. With the Exaltus appearing in Waifei Peninsula and Porcelumex being held responsible for security, I'm probably coming off as too relaxed. To be honest with you both, although my official title is General Manager of Porcelumex and Waifei Peninsula, my main responsibility is actually overseeing production. Hollow Security was originally managed by someone else, who was appointed by corporate executives. Though, of course, they have since been relieved of that responsibility.
I understand now. No wonder you were so willing to provide clues earlier, Mr. Damien. Seems like you had already anticipated the situation. Sounds like you're about to take over security duties, too. Congrats on moving up another rung at Porcelumex.
Huzzah! Congratulations.
No need to be cheeky. Things have been rather difficult for me. I'm lucky just to be holding on to my current role, especially with how nerve-wracking it's been getting everything ready for the security investigation. But after seeing the guest list with my own eyes earlier, I finally felt a bit of relief.
How so?
Oh? Why's that?
Ha! Why don't you have a look for yourselves? There are quite a few guests at tonight's banquet, but in reality, they all fall into just a few categories. All these elegantly dressed guests are senior officials from TOPS.
Oh.
The fact that everyone who was invited has turned up is a clear indicator that the connection between TOPS and Porcelumex remains strong.
But how
Their
about that?
presence allows us to demonstrate to the military and government that TOPS is fully committed to the safety of Waifei Peninsula. We also sent invitations to the relevant city government departments, but no one showed up, which suggests that the government doesn't want to get involved in the sensitive matters happening between TOPS and the military and Waifei Peninsula. They would prefer to steer clear and let us work things out on our own.
I heard that TOPS and the military often butt heads over Porcelume issues, but it seems the situation is even worse than I imagined.
It is a serious matter, but not something we avoid discussing. The military is the biggest buyer of porcelain, and by controlling Waifei Peninsula, TOPS essentially controls their most critical resource. So, it would prove quite difficult if the military chooses to take this chance to cause trouble.
It seems that knowing who's from the military guest list is the key to understanding the situation.
Correct. Do you see that lady over there? She's the military's representative.
Oh.
But she's not wearing a Defense Force uniform. Isn't this supposed to be a formal event?
That's because Miss Isolde is not a military officer.
Miss
She's a research
Isolde?
consultant.
Isolde?
Instead of sending high-ranking officers, they hired a civilian to attend, which sends a clear message. They don't intend to investigate this matter further. Of course, though production was limited after the corruption incident, Porcelumex didn't
That's
delay
her
any
name?
orders from the
Oh,
military.
I messed it up.
So, it appears they have acknowledged
I'm trying to think how her name sound constantly.
No wonder
In my
you're so
head, and I'm
relaxed
like,
now.
man,
There's no more pressure from
I really
top
messed up.
executives, the government, or the military. But what about the rest of the guests? I see a lot of older individuals here too.
Those are members of the inspection team, leading experts in the ether industry. They'll be overseeing the security investigation while providing us with valuable insights. It took great effort to invite these academic giants.
Dear guests,
may I have your attention for just a moment?
it is my pleasure to welcome each and every one of you here today.
Looks like it's time for the real hosts to give their speech.
Huzzah. Beach.
Dear guests,
Oh,
thank
STEM.
you for coming to Phylum Heights to participate in the Waifei Peninsula security investigation. I am Lucro, Co-Chief Executive Officer of the Porcelumex Group.
Greetings, everyone. I'm Ferox, also Co-Chief Executive Officer.
I've seen Lucro and Ferox on TV before. They run Porcelumex together. Mr. Damien, those two must be your direct superiors, right?
That's right. After the fall of the old capital, Porcelumex's management went through a major reshuffle. Those two were the ultimate victors, but now they're secretly competing against each other.
Is it okay for you to be talking about your superiors like that?
I completely trust both of you, so I feel comfortable speaking openly. The previous head
Oh.
of security was one of Ferox's trusted subordinates, but now he's been dismissed. Both of the big bosses are eager to fill that position with their own people. The reason I was able to become the nominal head of Waifei Peninsula was because I don't belong to either side, so I can't disrupt the balance of power in this competition. But the price of remaining neutral is that I've completely lost any chance of moving up. And if I were to take sides, it could come at a fatal cost, destroying everything I've worked so hard to build.
We will work closely with everyone here to reinforce our security measures and deliver a report to the public that we can be proud of. Ladies and gentlemen, the security investigation will officially begin tomorrow. For now, please relax and enjoy the banquet.
Wow, the big shots have finally finished their speeches. Thank you both for accompanying me. It's the only reason my good mood's still intact. Enjoy the banquet. I've got to go face some heat from my superiors now. If you'll excuse me.
Belle, now that Damien's left, what should we do next?
Let's see. I want to take a stroll around the bank hall. I wanted to take a stroll, to be honest.
I'd like to take a quick stroll around the banquet hall. After what Damien said, I'm curious about the guests. You never know how much of what he says is true.
All right, I'll take a look around too. See you later.
Nice. Say hi to Damien. Get intel in the banquet hall. Alright. Her name is Miss Yuzuha. You just said the name, or you like forget. I gotta be careful. Professor Walker? Professor Walker, how'd that project you mentioned earlier coming along? I think it has a real potential. The direction looks promising, but the requirements for experimental equipment and environment are too high. I'm getting headaches every day over funding issues. You better make the most of this chance. We're all the top VIPs here. All it takes is a little nod and boom. It's a done deal, right? I'm on good terms with some of them. Want me to introduce you? Yes, please. Thank you. It's no big deal, but you and your star pupils should think about helping me with my research project too, right? Of course, you help someone, you gotta help them in return. Sure will. Many experts in the inspection team seem to know each other. Rather than focus on their duties as part of the inspection team, everyone seems more interested in their own research project. Well, that's only human nature. But if they get topped as a sponsor, they can't really say anything about the affairs in Wi-Fi Peninsula anymore, right? Interesting. Top guess. Since a major incident in Wi-Fi Peninsula has caused great alarm, we have betrayed your trust with our negligence. No. Everyone knows the risk of producing porcelains in the hollow, and who knows when those exalters might pop up again. Are you not? Listen, is not the exalted working with tops though? I may be confusing with some other things, but I thought they were working with them, or was that something else entirely? It's impressive how Damien, the head of your Wi-Fi Peninsula branch, act decisive to root out the exalters, preventing even bigger losses. It's rare to see such gumption in young people these days, all thanks to Mr. Lecro's constant guidance. You flatter me. But it's really all thanks to Mr. Freerod's keen eye for talent. Finding such a gym like this. Look at you two being all formal with each other. We spend all day hunched over our desks, so it's rare we get to head out like this. Let's just think of this trip to Wi-Fi Peninsula as a little vacation. We're truly grateful for your kind words. Wi-Fi Peninsula isn't quite like the Throne Quarter, so please excuse our humble hospitality. We're Porcelain's house hosting. How could anything be less than perfect? Top guests like to be impressed. Top guests at the venue appear relaxed, definitely not looking like they're here to hold Porcelain's accountable. Although, what the old saying, don't judge a book by its cover, they're probably just pretending. Made something else. On the contrary, Lucro and Ferox remain hostile in their exchange, even in front of Top's executive. They didn't say he hasn't sided with either party, and it seemed to be true. But just think about dealing with those two higher ups give me a stomach ache. Props to him for managing to walk that tightrope. Did feel some vibe from that, but you know, stuff like that tend to go over my head a little bit. Just a little bit. Hey miss, we're out of largely charged sugar here. Better restock soon. Please wait a moment. I'll head to the kitchen and take care of that for you. Hey, no rush. I heard Porcelain has brought in a special guest chef day. You gotta know how to make lobster 3 ways, right? Okay, he's doing the recipe ingredient list, I see. Time to show what this Panathar is made of. I love this guy. Oh, right. If I can't finish my food, I can get it packed to go, right? Yes, of course. He getting it to go. Oh, and he's a money saver. 3 portions of each of these. Braised goose feet and abalone sauce, duck in a treasure pot, emerald custard pastry, crab meat coin dumplings, and vegetable crystal sumai? Dang, okay, he can order what? Wow. Look like rice done. Ooh, can I go through the door? Yes, I could. That's a weird chicken. Pretty cool. Chicken? Chicken? Well, not a chicken, that's a rooster. My bad. Should not be doing that, misclassifying like that.
Oh, Belle, you're back. How was it? Find anything interesting?
Kinda. Some interesting stuff.
How should I put it? Judging by the guests, the security investigation doesn't seem as serious as I thought. The experts and top staff were even chatting and laughing. What everyone cares about isn't the Exaltists, or even the safety of Wi-Fi Peninsula, but how to get the porcelain supply back on track.
I completely agree. The security investigation is mainly a way for the city's upper circles to align their intentions, as well as a gesture to reassure the public. Even if there are some safety risks with production inside the Hollow, as long as they're not too serious, I'm sure they'll just sweep them under the rug. But let's not worry about that now. It's not every day you get Porcelumex picking up the tab. What matters most is enjoying the food.
Come on, let's enjoy a proper meal, Wise.
All right.
Wow, the ingredients
Enjoy.
say your top-
My apologies, miss.
It's okay.
I'm terribly sorry.
Excuse me, you dropped something.
Oh, Alice.
Oh, sorry about that.
Here.
Thank you both very much. Oh, you're with the safety inspection team. Wow, you look so young. And you're already an expert in the ether industry? Sorry, I must excuse myself. Did I say something wrong?
Young lady, seems you're completely at a loss.
If I'm not mistaken, you're the military research consultant.
That's right. My name's Isolde.
Isol, okay.
That
I messed
girl
up the
and
name
I are
again.
Both decorative props. Just here for show.
And to learn about the inspection team from Miss Isolde, you bid her goodbye and have a delicious dinner. Late that night, after Porcelume's welcome banquet had ended, an luxury suite prepared by Porcelume's for the inspection team.
The time fields. Not only one of the oldest noble families in New Eridu, but also a renowned name in the field of science. The patent for the anti-corruption medicine widely used on the market today belongs to your grandfather. If this respected and prestigious surname appears on the investigation team roster, the citizens will surely feel more at ease.
You flatter me.
Damien!
It's just that my grandfather
Oh!
is seriously ill right now, so I really don't think he can handle this.
You misunderstand me. As I just said, all I need is this surname to appear on the list. Aren't you a time field as well?
But I'm just a student. I'm nothing like my grandfather.
Miss, I'm sure you've heard that the corruption outbreak in Wi-Fi Peninsula is closely tied to the failure of anti-corruption medicine. Porcelumex has every right to file a lawsuit against your family and hold you accountable. The reason? Your family concealed major risks involved in the purification process of the medicine.
That's complete nonsense. It was clearly the Exaltists who...
So what? The media doesn't care about the truth. They just want to see a once honorable family brought to ruin. Miss, the honor of the Timefield family now rests entirely on your shoulders. Think carefully, for your ailing grandfather's sake. I wouldn't want anything unfortunate to happen to the old man either.
Grandpa, did I make a mistake? What should I do? What's going on?
I was gonna say something like naughty about Damien, but I'm gonna keep my opinion until I see what's really going on. A few minutes later, inside Suamian Temple, Syria urgent knocks on the door, wakes you up.
Well, you're up too.
The knocking sound just now. It wasn't my imagination, right?
The knocking on the door. It wasn't my imagination, right?
It wasn't just your imagination. Someone really was knocking. I'm pretty sure I heard Senior Yinhu answer the door. Belle, let's go check it out too. There must be something urgent if someone's showing up this late.
Oh, he's still sleeping. If I walk from here. He wake up instantly. Dang. Ah. Alice.
Master Pun, that glowing thing really appeared outside my window. I swear on the honor of the Timefield family.
Let's put the vows away for now, Missy. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people swearing oaths on this and that. I believe what you said is true. Why else would you have come all the way here in the middle of the night, right? But I really couldn't follow all that about a boom. Shadow crooked by 20 degrees? Sure, we at Yunquay Summit practice mystic arts, but ghost hunting and monster chasing aren't exactly our specialty.
To be precise, it was crooked by 22 degrees to the left. I remember that clearly. But I admit I was a bit abrupt earlier.
What is that on
My
the belt?
apologies. It's not that I've misunderstood the mystic arts. I've come because
And I'd like to check her emotions?
Mr. Wise and Miss Bell are currently
Or what?
staying here, and she trusts them. Senior Inho, who was knocking just now?
Oh, perfect timing. You two are just who Miss Timefield is looking for.
Well, how about
What?
that?
You're Mr. Wise and Miss Bell?
Yep.
Hi. I'm
You
Belle,
look shocked.
and this is my brother Wise. We meet again.
Yep, we definitely meet again.
Could you not bring that up again?
After a few minutes, Alex explains what had happened earlier. Got spooked by a ghost.
I see.
A raccoon
So
covered
you spotted an
ghost.
unidentified glowing object outside your window and came here for help.
Covering a sheet, I meant.
But I didn't expect Lucy to be the one who sent you.
To be honest, Ms. Montefiore and I both attended the Celestia School for Girls. Even after she broke ties with her father and left without a word, we've still always kept in touch.
Aww.
Actually, I had planned to ask Porcelumix's staff for help with this, but it's late, and I couldn't get in touch with anyone. I can't share all the details, but I'm afraid that by morning, something this strange will just be brushed off and not taken seriously.
After hearing rumors that Alice might only be on the inspection team because of her family name, I asked Fairy to look into the time fields. Turns out, she's likely here in place of her grandfather who's fallen ill.
Yep.
We're not sure exactly what happened, but Alice was probably threatened. Either way, Porcelumix clearly doesn't take her seriously. It's outrageous how they're treating her so differently from the other guests.
Since Ms. Montefiore spoke so highly of you both, I'd like to ask for your help in investigating the unidentified objects that appeared outside my window. As agreed, I'll be staying in Wi-Fi Peninsula for another 2 weeks. And if this issue isn't settled, it's going to be a real problem.
So, Belle, what do you think about this?
Well, since he is a friend of Lucy.
Well, she is a friend of Lucy's, so let's give her a hand. Our last meeting was a little awkward, but that was mostly on us. All right, mostly on me.
Do you charge per case? Or perhaps you work on a daily or hourly rate? If it's about the commission fee, please don't worry. My Ether Dynamics tutor used to charge for every 5 minutes in each lesson.
That's a hefty bill.
Oh, that's
Depending how much it
no
is.
problem at all. You came here for help, and you're even a friend of someone we know. Of course we'll lend a hand. Don't worry. Here at Yunquei Summit, we're not only skilled in the mystic arts, we're also good at tracking things down and getting to the bottom of mysteries.
Hey, seeing you shouldn't be making this on your own.
Seriously, Signorine Hu? Are you already speaking on our behalf?
Hey, come on now. What do you mean, speaking on your behalf, huh? Let me tell you, the Timefield family isn't just loaded, they're on a whole nother level. Whether Beeline and the others get paid leave, and whether Senior Fufu gets to eat meat next month, all depend on you two now.
Really? Wow. Stop buying the treasure on me already.
Stop putting more pressure on me, Senior.
Miss Timefield, why don't you stay with us tonight?
See, like,
Get a
he's like,
good night's
they
rest,
loaded.
and after
You need to
breakfast
take this
tomorrow,
case.
Junior Bell will go with you to investigate.
Are you both really willing to take this commission? Please don't feel obligated if you'd rather not get involved with the people Porcelumix have brought recently.
No need to worry so much, Miss Timefield.
No need to worry, Miss Timefield. If you need help, we're more than willing to take the commission.
Thank you so much. I'll be staying here tonight then.
You help Alice out in her room. Nice. Nice. You know, this is a real shame I'm still on level 56. I have not moved forward. You really have to invest in the game, like, constantly. I'm just, like, taking it day by day. It's hard getting to level 60. Can't be bad. Boom, 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 boom. As expected. Fall asleep. Oh. Miss Bell, hi, I'm Alice. Your brother just gave me your knock-knock contact info. Looking forward to connecting with you. Good morning, Alice. Right, sure moves fast. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. I like that thing. Knock, knock. What the frick? The doggy. Hey there, puppy. Woof. Green puppy seemed to be telling Asua something. Looked quite urgent. That puppy really wanted to go out with it. Asua being working so hard, it deserved a break. And I'm gonna do the fortune telling. Aww. The puppy tried to tell him, like, please, please, hang out, take a break.
Good morning, Miss Bell. Sorry for causing trouble by showing up so late last night.
It's no big deal. You came to us for help. And no need to be so formal. Just Belle is fine.
Alright. Then, please, feel free to call me Alice.
Oh, Alice, okay. You look a little tired. Everything okay?
You seem a little tired. Did the thought of what you saw outside last night keep you up?
Not at all. Having all of you nearby made me feel quite safe. It's just, the scrolls hanging in the room were all tilted by 2 to 10 degrees, and when I was about to sleep after fixing them, I noticed that the 2 vases by the bed didn't match. Sorry, you have to see this side of me. This nitpicky habit of mine is a disgrace to my family's name.
Oh, so you see things are not, I guess, equal or look crooked or not matching. It bothers her. Okay.
Oh, no, it's not that bad. Swabian Temple just lives up to its name.
Thank you for understanding. By the way, about that thing I saw outside my window last night, if you don't mind, I'd like to hear your thoughts.
Just checking the area below Alice's room.
Why don't we take a look around the lower floor of your building first? Since it appeared outside your window, there might be leads outside.
Okay, sure. Good thing you suggested starting outside. Honestly, I'm a bit ashamed to admit it, but I don't dare step back into that room until we know exactly what I saw.
Okay. Miss Bell, Belle, shall we head out to investigate the area below my apartment building? Yes, let's go. Okay. This will be the last one, then I'll cut off for tonight.
Alice, let's talk about last night. You said you heard a soft thump followed by a loud bang?
Yes, and it went pitch dark outside the window.
Dang. Here we are. I'm staying in the building on the left. Oh, right here. Due to influx of visitors from TOPS and the inspection team, Porcelainmates ran out of room in their guest building, so I was ready to stay here instead. Here? This place looked like a dump. This is her... Huh? Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna judge. I already did say it looked like a dump, but like, I didn't expect this. Bus miscellaneous items are scattered on the ground near the vending machine, a recycling bin for empty cans, flower pots, fresh soil. Huh, where did these flower pots come from? When I passed by it yesterday evening, there weren't any around. She said this outside of her apartment, but dang, it looked like a dump out here. Like nothing's cleaned up. The same, but like outside apartment, representation of everything. Eh. Aww. And then balcony with flower pot is quite a bit lower than Alice's window. Anyone ever scare Alice fell to the ground along with the flower pot? Yeah. Look for clues. This is the gas station where Alice lives. Let's look around carefully for any clues. Alice, which floor do you live? Second to last floor, the one with the afro. The room is right next to the drain pipe on the left side of the billboard. How big is that saddle? Water drinks crate must have been hit by that flower pot, but why would this long box end up all the way out here? No clue. I'm just digesting all this information because I'm not gonna read all this. It's a lot to read sometimes. You have a gut feeling you're onto something, and before you know it, you lift the box. Tiny footprints. I wonder who it belonged to.
Belle, have you figured out what happened last night? I have some theories after seeing the footprints, but I want to hear your thoughts first.
Probably close.
I think our guesses are probably pretty close.
Really? Then let's go over what we found together. First, about that huge shadow. What do you think it was? And how did it end up outside my window?
Without a doubt, it was a flower pot.
Huh? A flower pot? But the shadow was big enough to block the whole window. I really don't think it could have been just a flower pot.
Okay. Huh. I need to pay attention. I'm not paying attention.
Could the shadow have just been your eyes playing?
Huh?
It was probably from cargo hanging on the tower crane. The cargo was big enough to block the whole window, and the way it vanished without a trace makes sense if we assume it was moved away with the crane. You mentioned hearing a soft thump before the shadow appeared. One of the ropes holding the cargo probably snapped, causing the load to tilt and bump against your window.
Yes, that's what I figured too. Thinking back, the reason I was so certain that it was tilted exactly 22 degrees was because there was a shipping label on the crate. But let's just assume for a moment that it was. Then, what do you think made it fall to the ground?
It was probably knocked over by that skeleton that startled you. After the cargo hit your window, the crane lifted it back up. But that little thing couldn't hold on and fell off, landing right on the flower pot.
Right. There must be a reason the flower pot fell. If something as large as the cargo had hit it directly, the whole rack would have come crashing down. The fact that one pot was left on the balcony means it had to be something smaller. Looks like we have the same train of thought. That leaves us with just one remaining question. What was that glowing skeleton?
Okay. It was one of those little glowing footprints.
There's no doubt. The culprit is whatever animal left those glowing little footprints. Since its paws were covered in glow-in-the-dark paint, the skeleton pattern was probably painted on its body or clothes.
Okay.
There's no paint on the drain pipe, so the little creature most likely hitched a ride on the cargo. It was caught in the crane malfunction, which then caused it to slam into the window. Later on, while trying to escape, it knocked over the flower pot. But the exact sequence of events isn't really the point. What matters is this. No matter how clever an animal is, there's no way it could have dressed itself up like that.
Which means someone deliberately used it to pull a prank on me. That's going too far. Belle, since it left footprints while fleeing, there must be more tracks nearby. If we follow them, we might be able to find whoever or whatever's behind this.
Yep. Sound like a plan. Let's do it.
Look over here. The footprints go up the pillar to the overpass.
Yeah.
Let's follow them and check it out.
Oh, my nose is itchy. I feel a sneeze coming on.
I can't believe someone actually used an animal to pull a prank.
You're surprised by that? Cute little paw prints. More paw prints.
The footprints stop here. Did it jump off? Let's go down and take a look.
Probably did so.
Heart rate of the client increased to 120 BPM. Here is a proverb. A cornered rabbit will bite.
That could be true.
Barry, you're not helping.
Huh? The footprints disappear here.
Must be here near somewhere.
Uh-oh, the footprints are all jumbled here.
Where could it have gone?
Ay.
There it is! Somebody get away! Hey!
Look at the dumb little raccoon! Look at it!
So you were behind yesterday's pranks.
Manitou?
What? Yuzuha, visitors.
Coming. What can I get for you? Oh well. Guess I got found out after all. Miss, based on what you just said,
That's a nice good scene. That was a cute
owner
scene.
of this tanuki. His full
Mischievous.
name is Kamanosuke, but we call him Kama.
Kama.
Huh? What I mean is, he's not just this tanuki. He has a name.
Okay, so he's not a raccoon, he's a
And I'm not
tanuki.
Kama's owner.
My mistake.
We're just partners. Kama is free to do as he pleases. Excuse me for being presumptuous.
That girl's name is Yuzuha, right? She suddenly changed the subject just now. Seems like she'll be a tough nut to crack.
It's all right. Kama just said he doesn't mind. So, honored guests,
Tanuki.
what brings you to Mystic
Japanese
Wares?
raccoon dog.
For anything in particular?
Intriguing.
I'm Ukinami Yuzuha. Our family runs a well-known porcelain shop in Phylum Heights. We carry all kinds of goods, and any purchase of a second item comes with a 1% discount. All right.
1%.
Thank you very much.
How nice.
Wait, we're not here to shop. Miss Ukinami, we don't even know each other, and yet last night, you and your partner played a prank on me that caused me a lot of trouble. Huh? That's a bit of a shock. I thought you'd really appreciate Kama's way of returning the favor. Returning the favor? Sorry, I don't quite follow what you mean. How could you not understand? You were clearly the ones who started the prank in the first place. Porcelumex previously stated they'd thoroughly investigate the safety hazards and give the people of Wi-Fi Peninsula a proper explanation of the accident. Yet somehow they let an unqualified little girl sneak into a team of so-called experts. That's quite the prank if you ask me.
Oh.
Yuzuha, saying something like that in front of others might be a bit...
Monato, I've been meaning to say this for a while. You having that face and always talking like a goody two-shoes? What a waste.
Excuse me, can I say something? Porcelumex brought in the inspection team just for show. Of course, people are going to feel outraged. It's just that even with so many well-known experts on the investigation team, none dared to defy Porcelumex. So why place all the blame on Miss Timefield alone?
I see. You're saying I'm just picking the easy target? I remember.
In more simpler
now.
way, yes.
I've seen you before. You were that disciple in training, Belle, from Swabian Temple. Didn't expect you'd be more witty than you look. Anyway, after hearing you out, I realized I didn't think the prank through. Sorry about that. It won't happen again. I really appreciate you saying that. But you don't look so thankful. Are you still so concerned about what happened last night? No, you've misunderstood. I indeed joined the supervisory investigation team. And though there are reasons I can't fully explain, as a descendant of the Timefield family, I won't forgive myself for my mistakes just because you apologized. I only hope you'll take back what you said about me being unqualified.
Oh.
The Timefield family has always upheld strict discipline. Both my grandfather and father were scholars in the ether industry, and I've received a systematic education in hollow and ether studies from an early age under their guidance. Monato, what's with this person? She seems just as weird as you.
How would I know? And for the record, I'm not weird at all.
So from the sound of it, you're pretty confident in your knowledge. Then, do you know what this strange piece of porcelain is?
Oh. Special porcelain star added to the workbench. A porcelain shard of relatively high purity. From the looks of it, it's probably used to be part of a large device. Oh. Interesting.
This looks more like a shard of some kind of device rather than porcelain. Also, was it my imagination? Or did I suddenly sense an unpleasant aura coming from it? Something similar to the presence of a sacrifice.
I was about to say that the porcelain look kind of odd, but I didn't want to say it because I thought maybe that stone just how it is. Obscura?
Obscura?
Yes, an obscura is a type of experimental reactor vessel made with high-purity porcelain as its outer shell. Due to the unique properties of porcelain, when etheric matter is placed inside obscura, it can slowly come into contact with the air. This allows researchers to observe how ether behaves once it leaves a hollow. Although an obscura is a rather expensive piece of lab equipment, there's nothing strange about it. This shard hasn't been coated with the outer layer yet. It was probably damaged during manufacturing.
Damaged during manufacturing? So there is something wrong with this thing.
Yep.
Monato, I told you my instincts were spot on. Who would have thought we'd figure out what this thing is in such an unexpected way? What a stroke of luck!
Could someone explain what just happened?
We suspect that someone at Porcelumex has been illegally producing high-value porcelain items inside the hollow, items not listed in the official registry. Simply put, they publicly claim to be producing low-value products. Workers' wages and even the reported profits are all calculated based on that. But in reality, someone's pocketing the difference for themselves.
Exactly. The Obscura isn't a regular product of the Wi-Fi Peninsula factory, so its appearance here clearly points to shady dealings going on inside the hollow.
Where do you find this shard?
Where did you find this shard?
We found it in a batch of materials delivered to our shop from Siloon Bay. The residents there collect discarded porcelain from the hollow, and my father uses the scraps to make handicrafts. Let's go, Monato! We're heading to Siloon Bay! If we can trace this shard back to its source, we'll have enough evidence
That
to
is a new
expose
location
the
just realized
corruption
it's Siloon
inside
Bay.
Porcelumex and give them a real scandal to deal with. Wait a moment. Are you sure it's okay to just say your whole plan out loud like that?
It's fine. You're a scaredy cat. No way you'd snitch to Porcelumex. Wait, you wouldn't, right?
Of course not. But not because I'm afraid. As a descendant of the Timefield family, I would never stoop to something so dishonorable. Belle, it seems you still have some questions for Miss Ukinami regarding the Obscura. Apologies, but given my current position, I'm afraid it wouldn't be appropriate for me to hear any further details. So please excuse me for now. Thank you for helping resolve the issue. I'll have the payment for the commission sent over promptly.
Soon after Alice leaves,
You didn't leave with that fancy girl. Do you have something to ask us?
can I join the investigations?
Can I come with you to
We're curious
Silent Bay
about
for the
that piece.
investigation? I'm curious about the origin of that shard. Besides, I can help if you're heading into the Hollow.
No problem. You're more than welcome to join us.
I really want to play for it into this.
Today's our lucky day. Not only did we find a lead, but we even had a proxy who's an expert at handling my
I really want to play
just
next
show
card.
up at
I
our
mean, it's already
door.
past an hour.
Don't
I
lay
think I can make it. I think I'm able to do one
You
more.
don't want to scare Belle away.
I know I'm like scaring my sense, but like I'm trying to say I want to do one more chapter.
So, we'll be counting on you from now on.
Monito, if your tail wasn't wagging like an electric fan right now, I'd give you a perfect score for how mature you acted.
So sorry, I didn't get to say hi earlier. It's hard to get a word in when Yuzuha's around. What the heck, Monito? That's so mean. You seem pretty familiar with each other. We're classmates, so we got a ton of students from Wi-Fi Peninsula. Standout characters like Monito are pretty rare, and those who are both eye-catching and generally nice people are even rarer. Ooh. Don't just go along with what she says. Actually, usually I was the one who wanted to investigate. But I also think we can't let Porcelumex get away with just a slap on the wrist. Anyway, let's head to Solomon Bay and ask around. Speaking of Solomon Bay, what kind of place is it? It's the area near the sword below Solomon Heights. In the past, Lumite ore mining from the Hollow was washed there first. Quite a few residents have moved in. The elevator is to be in temple entry goes straight to Solomon Bay. It had been fixed last week. Interesting. Let's go check it out. Okay, I'm doing the next chapter and then I'll end it. I really want to see if we're gonna go into a hollow, and I really want to see what Yuzuha do. I want to see if I have any. Would it be like any teaser for Komodo Monito? Oh,
The elevator's
Isolde.
still out of service, but I heard the repairs were already finished.
Isolde, right?
Sorry
Right?
for the inconvenience. Though the repairs have been completed, some facilities and services, like the Wi-Fi cable car, have recently been suspended due to safety concerns.
Safety concerns? What exactly do you mean?
Sorry, I don't know much about the specifics since the Wi-Fi cable car is operated under Porcelumex. You can contact their service hotline. Customer support will be able to provide you with more detailed information.
Okay.
Is there another way to get to Silent Bay?
As far as I know, there aren't any other routes available at the moment.
What a shame. I heard Silent Bay is on the seaside, and the scenery at sunset is supposed to be stunning.
If it's a seaside view you're after, you could take the cable car to Lemnian Island. It offers a close view of the Hollow, and since Porcelumex has staff stationed there, it's fairly safe.
Are you saying the edge of the Hollow is somehow safer than a seaside residential area?
Really?
No, that's not what I meant.
I'm not trying to be difficult. Since I can't get to Silent Bay, I suppose I'll just wander around the area for a while.
Thank you so much for your understanding.
On the other side,
Looks like the elevator's still out of service.
Silum Bay is home to many who were left homeless after the fall of the old capital. Their living conditions aren't great, and they handle most of the hardest and most dangerous jobs in the Hollow. If the inspection team were to catch wind of something sensitive from the locals there, it'd be a real headache for poor Salumex. So they went ahead and blocked the road entirely.
Interesting.
There must be other ways to get to Silum Bay, right? After all, the elevator wasn't always here.
Exactly. That whole no other route nonsense is just something poor Salumex tells outsiders to fool them.
You can go around the mountain by
Especially if
taking
that
the upper
outsider
highway,
doesn't know
and then head
all
down
the
from other
areas.
side. It'll just take a little longer.
It'll just take a little longer. Easy for you to say. We're not all made of pure muscle like you.
Oh.
I guess I could probably carry both of you together.
What?
Whoa, don't take it so literally. I was just complaining a little.
He is crazy, man.
From poor Salumex is, they might have even secured the mountain paths to keep people away from Silum Bay.
Good point. Yuzuha and I will go check things out first, Belle. Let's meet up later at the mountain highway.
Shortly after Yuzuha and Mato leave, you return to swing your temple with the Scopicstar and briefly tell Wise what had happened that morning. Let's go.
I wonder how things are going with Monato and Yuzuha. Let's go check.
Okay, I'll be right back. I need to take something real quick. BRB! Alrighty, I am back. My apology for the long delay. Huh, just missed some dream. I didn't see that one. Let's get back to it. I like looking at like the little events rolling and say it tells me some dreams. Interesting. That could go scare me. Let's go. Ah, shoot. Here we go. You would think I'm mean. Is something wrong? Also, I may be eating some chips, so I'll turn off the mic every now and then. I don't want you guys to hear the crunchings. Perfect timing. We just finished our investigation and Damien has expected taking care of the mountain pass too. Interesting. He blocked them off and temporarily prohibited any resistance from passing through, on the pretext that remnants of the Exaltus might be trying to escape. And he even got all kinds of security mechs patrolling there 24/7. I got the triple the strength of a normal person and they never get tired. This ain't gonna be easy. Pretty anyway. Let's go. I have not played the Yuzuha tutorial, so I'm gonna be pretty much in the dark. I know I need to do for like the reward stuff, but like still in the dark for all this. Salome Bay!
We just have to follow this railway track to get to Sylum Bay.
Let's go.
Watch out!
We've got enemies.
Oh. Yuzuha special attack can inflict sweet scares on enemies. When an active character attacks enemies in this state, it triggers a flavor match, causing them to continually take damage matching that character's attribute. Okay. So... okay, so it matches the attribute. So basically, like many people have said, it does support anomaly characters. It can do other characters, but it looks like anomaly characters will benefit the most. Ironically, I got a lot of anomaly characters, so it definitely was a need for this one. While squad members land hits on enemy, Yuzuha launch basic attack, hard killing saw around the enemy. When this attack hits enemy affected by tree scare with a heavy attack, Yuzuha will consume sugar points to deal additional damage and anomaly accumulation.
Don't go too hard, Monato, or people will notice the damage.
Oh, he's a fire!
Break time!
Can we implant the mech with memories of accidentally falling or something?
Look at that!
The agent's suggestion is worthy of consideration.
All done. Let's go.
He got a big freaking sword.
Hold on. Come with me for a sec.
And he's a fire type. Question is he's an attack or a tank? Or he's another anomaly? Feel like maybe attack though, given what I'm seeing. Karate and sword slashing. What's wrong, Yuzuha? Someone kind of telling you. It's her.
Oh, it's you.
That's the highest scream I ever heard.
Scared. It's us. Belle, it's you. You frightened me.
You were the one sneaking around behind us. And yet you got so scared like that. So what are you doing here?
Ms. Ukinami, Mr. Komano, I'd like to help you with the Obscura investigation. I gave it some thought after heading back. If I'm part of the investigation team, but can't do anything, I wouldn't be able to ever forgive myself.
In case you forgot, you were brought in by Porcelumex. If they ever discovered you helped us, things could end badly for you. And if you always worry too much about living up to other people's standards, you'll only grow up to be a useless person someday.
You're worried Porcelumex might come after her, right? Still, you might have gone a little too far with your warning just now.
Nobody asked for your opinion.
She's very blunt. That blunt I'm starting to notice.
Thanks for your kindness, Alice. But don't force yourself.
Thank you, Belle. Don't worry about me. Mr. Blackwood may be strict, but from what I've heard, he at least honors his contracts. And since what we're investigating isn't related to a safety issue, even if word gets out, I'll have my ways to handle it. Also, while what Miss Ukinami said earlier was fair, at its core, doesn't it still count as just another form of trying to measure up to other people's standards? As a member of the Timefield family, I take full responsibility for my choices. So please, there's no need to worry.
Alrighty, but you heard our plan. After investigating Sailoon Bay, we'll likely be heading into the Hollow. That's not exactly the kind of place for a noble lady to take a stroll.
That's even less of a concern. One can't become a proper Hollow scholar without field research, so I've undergone professional sword training and Hollow survival drills since childhood.
Alright then, I've got no objections. What about you, Monato?
Welcome aboard.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
A patrol mech is approaching. Careful.
and here go Alice. She's an anomaly character, but I have no tender pulling for her. When Alice attack hit enemy or trigger saw through anomaly build-ups, he gained blade etiquette. When Alice stacks blade etiquette to its maximum, she can hold to at least a 3-stage charge-based attack, starting walls.
Alright, let's see what you've got.
Okay, I'll take care of it. For me.
You're a real chatterbox.
Woo, look at that. And she tossed the blade, tossed her little blade. She's not meant to be messed with.
I appreciate it.
Uh-oh, it's people from Porcelumex.
Shh, let's try to avoid them and take a detour. As if all those security mechs weren't enough. Now they're sending in reinforcements?
Let's do it. Let's enter it. I do like these little things. They're very fun to play.
Second assistant, you have successfully entered the Marcel maze.
You gotta like him calling second assistant.
Belle was always the one jumping around with Eos before. Eos's tiny legs can jump that high?
Master has expressed a similar assessment.
Yep, Eos can jump that high. There you go. Eos can jump really high. Heh, look at that. I did not see that one. Checkpoint. Give me all the ditties. Yeah. Oh! Well. Yeah, busy offline. Got the hammer offline too. Let's do. Oh. Well, how about that? That was fairly quick. At the same time, kind of figured it would be quick.
Nailed it.
Classic, Bathan.
Great job, Wise. Let's keep going.
Keep it up, guys. Once we get past here, it'll be smooth sailing.
Yeah, riddled with flaws. How much longer until we get to Saloon Bay?
We're almost there. We cross 2 bridges, follow a short path, and we'll reach the elevator.
Adjust your breathing. And then we're there?
And then we'll be a third of the way there.
Your weakness has been exposed.
Now you see why I sometimes just want to punch him. Right, Belle?
All done. Everyone, let's move.
Okay. I keep messing up the parapet. I didn't see the gold flick. Oh, somebody is watching them. Is Izure? Oh, Sodomy Bay. I'm glad I prepared this too, would I? Feel like it's. So this is Solomon Bay. What a beautiful sight. Nice. Okay, so look like we got done with another chapter. Okay, we're gonna have to stop right here for now. I know, I hate to leave them off the cliffhanger like this, but we'll stop right here and probably come back Friday, maybe? Other than that, Thank you for joining me today. I do hope to see you next time. Oh, bye-bye.